Yeah, right.
I spent the first few hours of the new year sitting in a thorn bush thinking of you. My phone was dead, I didn't have a flashlight, all I had on me were 2 Bud Lights and an overconfident sense of direction. Do you remember in our freshman English class that poem we read about the 2 paths in the woods and having to choose one? Well, we definitely chose different paths, and I'm not sure which one you picked, but the one I did led me here to a thorn bush that's more like a bramble at 2 a.m. on New Year's, but the thing is, I can still see your path. For some reason, these damn trails keep running up next to one another, and although I have no idea where they're going, I'm always tempted to try to make it over to yours. Do you remember that time we sat in my driveway and read drunk texts from my girlfriend? I almost broke up with her then and there, but I didn't. And I just drove you home. Because if I learned one thing from tonight, it's never stray too far from the path. Because right now, I'm seriously considering having to sleep in the woods tonight, and I realized that I spent so much time trying to get back to some clearing, some meeting place, some juncture where maybe we would have a chance to start heading in the right direction. Do you remember that time that I drove to your house in the first snowstorm of the year to sell you a poinsettia? I mean, I guess we were 16, so I sold your mom a poinsettia, but you didn't let me leave until you had made me hot chocolate. And now, I still try to predict where your path may have taken you, and when our roads get close, they get so close that I swear I can make it over to yours, but I don't. And I just watch them go their separate ways again. I never walked off the path for you, and that's probably because I was scared. Scared of walking into the woods and hitting a thorn bush and spending my nights bleeding and lost and thinking of all the people who left the party just when you were ready to ask them to dance. Do you remember that time I won you that goldfish at the county fair? You named it after me, bought it a fishbowl, and took it with you to college. You died about a month in. But you got another one, and you kept the same name, but the thing about goldfish is they don't really give much back. I don't blame you for giving up after the second one. Something can only die so many times before you throw away the fishbowl. Now, I'll emerge from the woods 3 streets down, find my way back to someone else's bed, and I won't think much of this again. Because what I've realized is that I don't really know you anymore. You're more of a reminder that nobody leaves home without regrets. You're every 4-chord country song about the one who got away. You're that question no one asks because they're afraid of the answer, and you're the thought that comes to mind when you walk through the halls of your high school for the first time in years. I'm still pulling thorns out of my hands, and every time I think I've gotten them all, I somehow find another. They're not all you, but I'm hoping they can stop being me.